Hey, this is Khalid Aleem, the real estate boy. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia housing market numbers for February of 2023. Now, you're going to want to stay to the end because you're going to want to know what does this mean for buyers and what does this mean for sellers. So let's get into it. Let's bring our housing market key figure findings right now. Pull that up on the screen and let's get started. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is new listings. All right. So new listings from last year, from last February to this February, there was over a 20% drop in new listings. Now, what that means is that individuals putting their house on the market, there was a huge drop off from last year to this year. And that just goes along with the inventory shortage. There's not a lot of inventory. Real estate is super duper local. So you might hear some different things on the national news, but no, in the Philadelphia area, we still have an inventory shortage. So you see it right there in that first metric, the new listings. New listings were down to 500, or excuse me, 5,562. Now, keeping on with the inventory shortage, let's talk about months of supply. Months of supply, this is a metric that shows that if you were to buy all of the current inventory, how long would it take? So the housing market inventory should usually take 6 to 7 months to buy up. Right now in Philadelphia or the Philadelphia Metro, we're at 1.37. So it would actually take a little bit less than a month and a half to buy all of the housing inventory in Philadelphia. It means that we don't have any inventory. But the thing about it is that it's up from last year, from last February, it's up over 60%. So it's up over 60%, meaning that we have more homes or more inventory on the market than we did last year. But in the grand scheme of things, we're still at an inventory shortage. All right. So that's what that means right there. Next, we have closed sales. Closed sales, new pending sales, showings, all that is looking at the demand or the activity. What's the activity in the market? So if you look at all three of those metrics, they're down. All of them are down over 20%. So if you average them out, it'd probably be around 20%. So what is that telling us? That's telling us in a Philadelphia area, the activity is down a quarter from last year. All right. And that means different things to different funds, but we'll wait to the end to kind of bring it all home. Next, let's go back up top to median days on the market. This is how long is a home staying on the market. And this is something big for sellers. If somebody's going to put their home on the market, how long should their home sit there? Now, I truly believe if your home is still priced correctly, it's going to go like that. Why? Because there's an inventory shortage. But in a reference to days on the market in the Philadelphia metro, from last February to this February, there's a 9 day increase. So now the median days on market is 22 days, close to a month. So when people are putting their house on the market, that's a good gauge for them. Their house is probably going to sit a little bit less than a month. All right. Last year, or yeah, last February, it was 9 days shorter, 9 days quicker, a week and a half more. It was faster. It was selling, but now it's at 22 days. Now, for sellers also, if they want to know, okay, how much money am I going to get? Am I still going to get the same amount? Actually, the median sales price has been strong in Philadelphia. We're actually up 4.4% from last year. Somebody may say, how is that? The mortgage rates are through the roof. Activity is down a quarter, but at the same time, the prices have continued to going up at the median sales price is $308,000 in the Philadelphia metro. Now that's happening because of what? Because we don't have any inventory, and that's why we're not going to see the same thing that we saw in 208 or 209. If anybody's waiting for home prices to come down, you're going to be waiting an awfully long time in Philadelphia. And the reason is because there's just not a lot of homes out there. Now, what does all of this mean for buyers and sellers? I'm glad you stayed with me to the end. What this means for buyers is that right now there's not a lot of activity out there. So since there's not a lot of activity out there, yes, interest rates are up, but this can be a golden opportunity for you to go out there with less competition, grab the house that you want, and when interest rates come down, then you can refinance. Or you can wait till the spring. And during the springtime, activity usually goes up. If activity does go up, then what's going to happen is you'll have more competition out there. You'll have more competition out there. You'll have more people bidding for homes. All right. So for buyers, this may be a golden opportunity for you to get what you want. You have to pay a little bit more because of mortgage prices, but then when mortgage prices go down, you can always refinance. What do these numbers mean for sellers? For sellers, what it means is that yes, activity is down, so people aren't going to be lining up to buy your home. But what's the most important thing? The most important thing is the price. And the numbers are showing us that in the Philadelphia market, you're still getting the same amount that you would have got last year and even more, up 4.4%. So that's what the numbers are telling us. The numbers are also telling us that your house may sit on the market for a little longer. It may sit on the market, but because there's not a lot of homes out there to begin with, that people are going to be looking at yours more than any of the other one. Well, there's not a lot of homes out there, so they're not going to be looking at a whole a whole lot because there's really nothing to look at. Right? But that's what it's telling for our buyers and our sellers. For our buyers, this may be the prime opportunity for you to get in. And for sellers, your house is going to probably stay on the market a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, you probably will get that price that you're looking for. This is Khalid Nathan Aleem, the real estate boy with your Philadelphia market report. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate, I got you. All right, y'all. Take care.